Hey, what's up, people? This is Papa Bale, and welcome to the channel. Alright, we are looking at two 4-filer coils, a big ass coil in the back, and a 1mm coil for our drive circuit. And then we have these 4 coils with a core and a different circuit. They're kind of connected to each other with a capacitor in between. And then they connect to this bridge rectifier. And then we go back into the drive circuit. So that looks like it should be good. Alright, we're going to cut the power and we're going to see. They're only 25 volt capacitors with like 4700 capacitance. So but as it spins, it continues to charge them. The capacitors. So it'll get down to 25 volt speed, and then I believe it'll stabilize for a while. That might even be it right there. And then right here, when it gets slow, those cores you would think would make it stop, like right away. But watch it go. One only went 3 clicks, but here, let's try spinning it with our finger. And they are kind of far out. They're like 1.5 inches away from the rotor. So we're not getting like max. But all I know is that each rotation produces less energy than it spends to make it. So that cancels out any perpetual motion ideas instantaneously. That's good though. Alright, so if you understand what I'm saying, this circuit, or this coil, is connected to that coil, is connected to the big coil, is connected to this coil, is connected to the reed switch, is hooked back up to the power supply. Now when you've got a diode like so, you're gonna have the power I can see how there might be a little bit of an issue here. So we're gonna have to get a diode in between this and that diode that's telling the energy to go that way. So that might not be right. But once that's good, it won't back into the bridge rectifier, because it will stop it from doing that. So I'm actually going to do that right now. I'll be back in just a second. All right, so what I did was I added that diode, which makes it go down and this way. So when it gets to here, because that's the same thing that's hooked up to the power supply, so there's like 150 volts coming through that this way, but it won't be able to go down that blue wire. It'll only go up the red wire. So let's see what happens when I turn the power on. And with the recycling of the voltage, it should be, well, let's see what's going on. All right, we're not monitoring this in any way, so I think that's good enough. We'll cut the power. I think that's pretty dope. Wish there was a way to like monitor the capacitors. I want to get some bigger ones, some better ones. Some higher voltage ones. See, see, and if they're far enough away that you can get a good spin in there without any real problems from the cores. But then they're close enough so when it stops, it is 100% lined up with the core coils. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now I was thinking about attaching the shaft to the rotor and attaching the turbine generator that I have over there to the top. And it produces DC voltage. And if I can get it spinning fast enough, it's a turbine generator, so it'll generate up to 75 volts of DC. But there's no way we're going to get it that fast. It would fall apart, implode, and basically eat itself before we ever got it that fast. If you watched my previous video, one of these magnet nodes flew all the way off and put a dent in the wall over here. So Yeah, it's not a joke. Oh man. So yeah, I think better capacitors, and maybe if I hook all the capacitors up here at the end, get some diodes, make sure that everything's going this way, and then hook all the capacitors up right here. Nah, it seems to be working this way. If we just do a little one. See, I even think those coils can come in a little bit. But I want to get like, see, this one is a 100-volt capacitor. But in order for this to be useful, we need 5 more of these. But yeah, we're going to get that taken care of, hopefully. Right now, that's basically all that I'm doing with the second circuit, is feeding the first circuit. It seems like we should be generating a lot more electricity with the second circuit. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm going to see about moving those in. I'm going to get a multimeter reading on the outside there. All right, thank you very much. Peace out. Have a great night. Please subscribe.